Hey guys, welcome back to yet another video of Tech Wafer. Hopefully you're having a great day. Adil here, your host, and in this video I'm about to record a review after a long time. It's been like 5 months since I recorded my last video. Because of my personal commitments I was not able to record any, but now that we're back, let's just dive into a complete review of Epomaker's TH80X. And I've been using this product for like 3 months in a row now, and I've been comparing it with few other mechanical keyboards that I have lying around. So stick around till the end of the video to find out all the pros and cons, my in-depth experience of the product, and also if it's really useful or it's just the gimmick. So without wasting further your time, let's just jump onto it. The unboxing experience of the Epomaker's TH80X was quite simple. We get this blue box, and in the box we have documentation along with the keyboard, and we do have the keycap puller and the switch puller as well, and then we have the some additional flamingo switches and a braided USB Type-C cable. So that is pretty much it that we get out of the box. It feels pretty solid in the hands, and at the same time it is a bit bulkier if we talk in terms of the weight, because this particular variant has 8000 mAh battery rather than the 4000 mAh standard, which they have changed. I'm not sure why they did it, but right now if you order this keyboard you'll be getting a 4000 mAh variant in terms of the battery, and that will surely result in less weight, but at the same time you will be compromising on the battery. Speaking of design, this is a 79 keys and 75% layout keyboard. It is bigger than 65% keyboards. However, being a 75% layout keyboard, it won't take much space on your desk. And speaking about its build quality, it is sturdy. It feels pretty solid when you hold it in the hands, even though you're not going to do that because it will be sitting on your desk right when you type on it. And one more thing that I would like to mention is it's a bit heavier. The layout is spacious and comfortable with no issues on key placement. The large volume knob in the upper right corner is satisfying to use and customizable via the settings. And now let's move on to its features. It has 75 ANSI layout with 79 keys and a rotatory encoder knob, 1.1 inches color LCD screen for custom animation, logos and images, ABS plastic construction with iron switch plate and a silicone insulation. The variant that's right here has 8000 mAh battery, but recently Epomaker has changed its manufacturing and now they are providing only 4000 mAh battery variant of this particular keyboard. Hot swappable switches are available with Keychron black or yellow and Epomaker's flamingo switches, and the variant that I have has Epomaker's flamingo switches, which are pretty decent when you type on it. This built-in LCD screen is quite promising. It has multiple features that you can customize on it right through this knob that's right here. Let's dive into it. You can create and display custom animation, logo or your favorite images through the Epomaker's software, which is user-friendly and allows you to set macros, media keys, RGB effect and customize the LCD screen. However, if you use custom images, you will lose the default information display like battery life and connection status. With this panel that they are using, the images become washed out when you look at a certain angle. Now it's time for the sound test, but before moving on to that, let me show you that this keyboard has an iron plate under the hood, and it has this gasket mount design, and at the top of that we have this silicone pad for smooth typing experience. And now let's just jump on to the keyboard's sound test. For the sound test, we do have the Epomaker's TH80X right here with the flamingo switches, and then we have the Keychron with its default switches right here. So without further ado, let's just jump on to the review. And now let's move on to the Keychron keyboard and you'll feel the difference. Now speaking about the battery life and the connectivity options of the TH80X, this keyboard is beast in terms of the battery life. It has this 8000 mAh battery and it lasts for a month easily on my day-to-day usage. It consumes around 6% of the battery while all of the backlights are turned on and they are set at the full brightness. However, I do not like that RGB effect and I rarely use those lights, and it can easily last for a month without plugging it again. Now moving on to the connectivity options, it supports Bluetooth 5.0, a 2.4 GHz wireless USB dongle and a wired mode, and I've been using this keyboard with my Mac paired through Bluetooth 5.0 connection, and it is really quick when it comes to connecting. However, there's a problem with the keyboard that gets this to sleep too quickly, and if I press any of the keys on the keyboard, it will get connected to the Mac instantaneously. That's a plus point, but the downside is it gets to sleep too quickly. This keyboard has this 2.4 GHz wireless dongle right inside, just in case if you are interested in that, but I've only tested it, not used it properly. And now moving on to the cable connection, even if you set the toggle to off and connect the cable, the keyboard will still get connected to MacBook or your PC, whatever you're connecting, and it will be using directly the PC's power rather than using its battery, and at the same time it will charge your keyboard. So that's a major plus point, I guess, in terms of the connectivity as well as the charging perspective. You will not be losing your battery, and at the same time you'll be charging it up. And now moving on to the part in which you might be most interested in, and that is its pros and cons. This particular keyboard offers great battery life. It will not let you down. Under my normal usage, with an average 8 hours per day testing, this lasts for about 14 days with backlights turned on, and if you turn off the backlights, it can still last for like 30 days or at least a month without any problem. So battery life in this particular keyboard is not an issue. Despite being ABS material, this keyboard offers a reasonably satisfying typing experience, and that's another plus point. This particular knob is another useful feature that can come handy in scenarios where you want to customize the LCD screen or change any setting, and at the same time changing volumes for a movie or a song that you're watching. The three connectivity modes that it offers, Bluetooth 2.4 GHz, wireless connection and the cable connection, all of them work without any problem or trouble. You can connect this particular keyboard to multiple devices at the same time with the three profiles that are available there, and they will retain all the informations, the shortcodes that you would store through that software, and a lot of other features such as macros in separate profiles, and that is another plus point. This LCD screen is really useful, and it can come handy to check the time, date, as well as look the other informations and even check out the custom image that you have set, such as mine. I have set the logo, and you can enjoy the screen at the go. It is really useful feature to have, but at the same time it can come a bit of a hassle when you are changing settings or switching between a Mac and Windows, because there is no toggle button that is hardware based like the Keychron. We do have the Mac and Windows switch button right here, but this particular keyboard does not have, even though we can switch between them. However, that particular button, if given on hardware, would have been a great addition and would have made this keyboard unbeatable in every aspect in this particular price range. Now speaking about the switches option, on this keyboard you only get the linear switches option, and this is the typing experience that you would get. But if you want more tactile options such as this, you need to get that separately, and then you can install those switches and then keycaps on them to get such experience. Now speaking about the verdict, this particular keyboard offers a lot of functionality and features for its price point, especially the longest battery life that I have tested on any keyboard. Along with that, a reasonable and respectable typing experience, especially from a keyboard that's available in this range. And at the top of that LCD screen that provides useful information on the go. And these are one of the few reasons I can recommend this keyboard. The ABS material can be a downturn for you, but you can take my word for it, the typing experience is not going to let you down. And now if you have any query or concern, do let me know that in the comments section below. I'll make sure to respond to your queries. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and I will catch you in the next one. Till then, peace out.